Tonight on DC News Now, some of us dealt with icy precipitation throughout this Friday, but things are quieting down. We'll let you know how the weekend looks as we head toward the end of the year.
It's the third busiest day to fly during this holiday stretch. We're going to be checking in with travelers over at DCA.
Plus, there's a high risk of flu in Maryland, sending hundreds to the hospital, and 7 people have died. How you can stay healthy throughout the season.
A massive sinkhole in Maryland. Take a look, creating a hazard on a busy stretch of road. The latest as crews work to restore water for families there in Gaithersburg.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us for DC News Now on this Friday night. I'm Susan Tran.
And I'm Daniel Hamburg. Chris Flanagan has the night off.
All right, let's take a live look outside right now. And it has been a busy day as you are seeing the Washington Monument out there. Still festive with those cranes in the red and green.
Oh, yes. It is a DMV First Warn Day. Checking in now with meteorologist Damon Matson, in for Chief Meteorologist Jackie Lair. What's going on?
Well, we've been on the watch here. I know around DC has been relatively quiet, which has been good, but some of our northern counties dealt with that freezing rain.
Not good.
No, it's not been pretty up that way, unfortunately. But again, we are seeing things slowly come to an end, and as we move on into the weekend, things will be improving drastically. But here's what some parts of the region have been dealing with. Those official reports of ice accumulation have been slowly coming in, and of course, back off across some of our mountain locations. Grantsville, Frostburg, right on the border there of Garrett-Allegheny counties. There was over 0.2 of an inch of ice, really causing some slick conditions. Now, over toward New Windsor, this just came in about an hour ago, 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulating there in Carroll County. And we did see that freezing rain concentrate more toward north central Maryland over the evening and into now the night tonight. But overall, the worst of that icy precipitation is wrapping up. We only have some scattered, very isolated even freezing rain left over right near the Pennsylvania-Maryland line. Any of that is left over toward I-68 is switching over quickly to rain as temperatures rise. But look off to the south, no precipitation. And earlier today, all we had was some rainfall across northern Virginia, D.C., and southern Maryland. So we have winter weather advisories. They still go into the middle of the night as late as 1 a.m. depending on your exact location. But these are likely to start to be dropped or canceled as that precipitation thankfully comes to an end. But of course, we're still watching for the chance of some slick spots out there on the roadways tonight, even a little bit into early tomorrow morning. But as we start your Saturday, yes, it will be a bit chilly, but things will actually be clearing up and it should be a quiet start to the weekend. Now that we're kicking out this freezing rain, though, when should we be ready for the next round of active weather? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
Thank you, Damon. We are following developing news, a significant development in the federal case against the Maryland father wrongly deported to El Salvador. Federal judge in Tennessee canceling the human smuggling trial for Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
And has instead, at this point, scheduled this hearing to determine if the Department of Justice is vindictively targeting him. The 30-year-old has been a flashpoint for the Trump administration's immigration crackdown when they first wrongly deported Abrego Garcia to a notorious prison back in March. The administration delaying Supreme Court orders to bring that Beltsville father back to the U.S., accusing Abrego Garcia of being a gang member. They finally brought him back in June, but on allegations of human smuggling stemming from a traffic stop back in 2022. And a Homeland Security agent has actually testified that he didn't start that investigation until after Abrego Garcia was deported in March. The judge will now be hosting this hearing on January 28th to see if the DOJ's case should be dismissed. Developing now as well, take a look at this road hazard here in Maryland, this massive mess. The drone video giving us a bird's eye view of the gaping hole in Gaithersburg.
Yeah, water main break forcing crews to shut down all lanes of this busy stretch of Route 355. DC News Now's Yamari Sase has the details on crews' efforts to get the water back on.
Yeah, no word yet on when people will get water back. Crews have been out here since last night trying to repair this water main break, and several neighbors I talked to today say they're just trying to make do without any water right now, and they're hoping that these repairs can get done soon.
I haven't experienced a water outage like this.
Corey Schulman says he realized something was wrong Thursday night when his toilet stopped working, and that's all because of a water main break on Route 355, also known as Frederick Road in Gaithersburg.
I've been able to go to the gym and wash my hands, but it's certainly an inconvenience for meals and for washing, for, as you can see, just getting ourselves together.
Crews have been working for hours. You can see a large hole in the ground and dirt scattered across the area as repairs continue.
I'm really thankful for the crew in the cold working.
Ann is also among the nearly 80 customers without running water. She says she first noticed the problem while cleaning up after Christmas dinner.
I had done most of the dishes after Christmas dinner, but not the cooking things, so they are still soaking in the sink.
The water was officially shut off around 2 p.m. and WSSC set up a water station, which residents say has been really helpful.
They've been very kind to have this water station set up for us. We're making do.
This morning when it was sleeting, I didn't want to try and venture out. And so it's been really great.
For now, many in this Gaithersburg neighborhood say they're just waiting and hoping for water to be restored.
I'm willing to be patient for them to repair it properly.
Yeah, well, this part of Frederick Road has been closed down for hours, so you definitely want to take a detour if you are heading in this direction. For now, reporting in Gaithersburg, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
What a mess out there. We hope they get it fixed soon. Yamari, thank you. Now to an update on that Christmas tree fire in Maryland that we first told you about yesterday. The entire family rushed to the hospital and one person remains in critical condition. The flames were so intense at this Bethesda home. You can see it gutted the first floor here, and this is what's left of the Christmas tree. Firefighters saying it had not been watered in days, and it was an old strand of lights that malfunctioned, starting the fire. It moved so quickly that family members telling officials they saw the flames even before the smoke detector went off. First responders rushing 4 people to the hospital. Firefighters returning to the neighborhood earlier and throughout the day to remind the community about the holiday safety measures.
It felt like from the smell of it all, it was just it was a pretty serious fire. And then the fire engines were here, neighbors were out helping them out.
A neighbor who was visiting was also treated at the scene. Firefighters were able to rescue and resuscitate this dog there, that family's Great Dane, who has since been taken to the vet. Now to this very stressful drive for families on 95 South in Maryland. Just take a look at this video of the tractor trailer on fire right near Powder Mill Road in Beltsville, and cars having to pass on the far left here. The flames could be seen from quite a distance, and you could see the fire and the flames from there in the exit ramp. AAA saying that the vast majority of the record 122 million people traveling for the holidays are driving. If you still need to head out, the best time to do so tomorrow morning before 11. And millions of families across the country spent the day traveling home. But heavy rain out west, as well as the winter storm in the Northeast, making it a big struggle.
Yeah, FlightAware says DCA has 217 delays today and 34 cancellations on this third busiest day to fly during the holidays. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons is at Reagan National checking in with travelers.
Well, for those traveling out of places like California and New York, officials are warning you to expect delays. Now, you can see the delays here marked on the board in yellow, and the orange are cancellations. Just today across the country, the cancellations and delays are already into the thousands.
Traveling back to Dallas, we're delayed about 45 minutes right now.
Passengers flying in and out of DCA have already been caught up in the holiday travel headaches caused by multiple winter storms.
I just looked at the radar on the way up here and saw that happening.
Forecasters warn winter snow, sleet, and freezing rain in the Northeast could create treacherous travel conditions. Travelers from New York and New Jersey could see up to 10 inches of snow.
We're very glad that I think we're ahead of it. So we're flying now, our flight's at 1, and it looks like it's going to start around 6. So we feel lucky that we're not going to have our flight canceled or delayed, God willing.
In the west, atmospheric rivers have slammed travelers across California, Washington State, and Oregon. This passenger is grateful he will miss it.
I'm going to the Midwest, I guess, in Ohio, so I think it shouldn't affect me too much.
In the DMV, winter weather advisories are in effect for many counties north of the Beltway. For others, returning home will be a cold and snowy welcome.
We didn't have a white Christmas this year, so at least when we get back, it's going to be snowy, which is nice.
And AAA expects more than 122 million Americans to travel more than 50 miles from home for the year-end holiday season. For now, at Reagan National Airport, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
Hopefully everyone's back home and safe. Developing now, the head of the FBI announcing finalized plans to permanently close its headquarters at the Hoover building in the district.
Officials scrapped a nearly $5 billion plan for a new building that wouldn't open until 2035 and opted instead to relocate most FBI staff to the existing Reagan building. This is a developing situation. We'll continue to monitor this story and pass along any updates on air and online at dcnewsnow.com. Well, turning to Virginia, police in Prince William County arresting a man they say was soliciting minors online for inappropriate acts. Detectives executed a search warrant at a home in Bristow for an ongoing child pornography investigation. They found their suspect, Brian Barahona Peraza, inside. Peraza was charged with producing content showing child sex abuse, use of a communication system to create child pornography, and use of a communication system to solicit sexual acts. He's being held without bond.
Staying in Northern Virginia now, and a teaching assistant is charged for hitting a student at Annandale High School. Fairfax County Police saying that Jamin Pacheco physically assaulted the child on December 19th. The school has since placed the 33-year-old on administrative leave during this investigation. We did reach out to school leaders for comment, and we're still waiting to hear back.